sailors, welcome back to Motion RC. I'm James, and today we've got the Bismarck, a German battleship from World War II on the table before us, and we're going to do a brief overview that just shows you a little bit of the unboxing. Again, there's not much assembly to these. All of these awesome battleships from Bancroft are all ready to run, so they come with a transmitter and a battery. Talk about that, and then we'll show you some footage of her in the water, taking her maiden voyages, if you will, in our lake close by. But just looking up close at the Bismarck, for those who don't know, the German Bismarck was about the largest, her and her sister ship were about the largest battleships ever built by a European power back then. She only served about 8 months though before finally being sunk by the British Navy by a lot of, a lot of people came after her during the war and got her sunk. But all around, definitely an iconic ship. Not as large though as the Missouri and the Yamato were. And that's representative in the models too, because the Bismarck, like our Missouri, like our Nimitz, like our Yamato that you might have seen, and some of the other, they're all 200, a lot of them are all 200 scale, so they all match up with each other really well. Now, as far as this ship, taking it out of the box, again, like all of your Bancroft models, it's going to be wrapped up in the foam and everything, so you're not going to have, you shouldn't have any worries about anything breaking. They're packaged up pretty nicely, and they come, as you see, pretty much out of the box. The only thing that wouldn't be attached for this one would be 2 of these riggings, and then a lot of the turrets, like you can see here, these turrets can come right off. These will be separate in their own little compartment in there. You just got to place these on once you're ready, and then these 6 gun turrets here also can be removed and come on. 1, 2, 3 on this side, and the cranes as well. These are sort of the iconic thing about the Bismarck. If you ever see those, when you're looking at the Bismarck, any photos from like the front, looking down the front, you would always see those cranes sort of up, and those would have been the cranes to lift the little scout plane that they give you too. They give you one that goes on its sled in the front, and we'll show you in a second how to get inside. But a lot of the detail on these Bancroft boats are fantastic. What's great about this model, unlike the Missouri has a lot of wood, and so does Yamato. This is like the whole upper deck would have been wood, and that's all real wood here too. Again, all your railings, a lot of the pieces that are locked down on the ship is all real metal and brass fittings everywhere. There's some plastic bits through it too, but around the superstructure, things like this, all metal. And again, the rigging's all done for you. The only 2 pieces, if you want to get access into this ship, so I'll show you how to do that now, we're going to take off, you need to just take off these 2 riggings. So the one at the top, and then this one right here. And then you're going to see this boat. Let me just get that out. There we go. So we drop that. This boat, you have these two halves, 2 sections here. So we take our plane out, and it doesn't matter which side you lift up first, but you have your first superstructure, first side of it, which had lifeboats everywhere, really cool. And then this whole superstructure comes up as well. And look, that comes all across the deck. So a lot of the deck is covered by what's up there. But when you look inside now, this one runs on a 3 motor system. 3 drive motor system. I got about 6-7 pounds of ballast inside here, but plenty of space for you to get your hand inside to place the ballast. Like I could fit my whole hand in here to push back here, but easy access to your rudder servo, because again, you have your rudder servo, easy access if you ever need to replace the motors or anything in the front, and your on-off switch, your ESC, your receiver, all mounted to the side. So you're just gonna have to, again, you're gonna have to ballast this boat, so I recommend taking the battery, placing it on the other side to get the boat to, to ballast side to side first, and then you add in, what I like to do is add in BBs and bags. I've talked about that in other videos. We have an entire video dedicated to ballasting one of these warships, if you will, so you definitely want to look at that as far as ballast goes. But basically you're just taking a bag, like I use bags like, again, Ziploc bags and BBs. So like one of these bags, that might be a 3-pound bag of BBs that I had more forward, and another one to the back just to get it to ballast. Because with this one, the motors are pretty much smack dab in the middle, and that's where all the weight's going to be. So it kind of balances there already. So I added the front weight. Again, you want the water line to be right on this black mark between the gray and the red on the ship itself. So once you see it ballast that way, then start adding it to the back, and then you could slide. You remember, less weight the forward down the shaft it goes, you'll need less weight to ballast unless you're doing it the other way. But that's something that you're going to have to do and work out with on your own when you get there. But now, again, attaching the supercharger is great about this model, like the Yamato. It didn't have any screws, so you're able to easily just place this right back on, and the weight of them themselves are going to keep them there, and then sort of they get locked together by just putting on the rigging, by reattaching the rigging. So we're going to go to the top one, boom, get that attached, and then this one going to attach right in here like that. Bang, already ready to go. I took my ballast out for right now, but then there's one little hole on the front for the ship. It only goes for the plane, if you will. It only goes one way, so I could spin it to show you, because it looks cool with the green scout plane on it right in the middle there. It does look interesting. I wonder how it would have launched off. I guess there might have been two, and they would just launch off from the side, you know, and then the cranes would pick them up in the water as they went. But all around, super beautiful looking ship, just like all our Bancroft ships are. As far as driving it with the transmitter, again, the transmitter's just two functions. One is going to be rudder, left and right, and one is your throttle and reverse. So when you turn it on, actually the throttle stick doesn't do anything in the middle. Down is reverse, up is full throttle. You don't have to flip a switch or anything. And then when you get it out on the water, man, you're gonna see that she drives beautifully scale, and she can drive unscale. If you go full throttle, it's not gonna look scale in the water. She can move pretty quickly, not quite as fast as the Missouri or the Yamato, being that this is only three motors versus 4 in those. But again, she's way too powered, way more power than you'll ever need in a ship like this. On this 2800 pack, if you're just driving around scale, you know, sailing around scale in the lake, you should be able to get a half an hour on a 2800 milliamp pack, because it's not taking much to move this thing in the water. And again, when you take it out of the water and you're done playing RC and showing people, putting this up on the mantle, again, if you're into ships, you know, this is a mantelpiece for you as well. And then some guys who could probably take it to the next level, add some lights, add some weathering to it. If you really want to go hard, you can. You know, she's worthy, a worthy model that's both RC and display worthy, if you will, is what I was trying to say. But guys, all around, if you have any other questions regarding the Bismarck, please leave them down below in the comment section. I thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this sort of content, please hit the like button. That always helps us out. Subscribe if you're not always subscribed, and keep your eye out for content almost every day from our Motion RC YouTube channel. And obviously, if you're looking for the best RC products, visit motionrc.com or motionrc.eu. That'll do it for us here, guys, with the Bismarck. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.